to a top story we're following tonight. A church is suing one Colorado town over its right to provide temporary shelter to the homeless.
Yeah, the town says the shelter is a zoning violation, while the church says the town is interfering with its ability to serve as a Red Cross emergency shelter, something it's done since 2018. This is happening south of Denver in Castle Rock at the Rock Church. Church claims the Rock is the only emergency or temporary shelter within the town's limits. And today, your reporter in Douglas County, Olivia Young, spoke exclusively with the church's pastor about this federal lawsuit.
For months, these RVs have sat empty behind the Rock Church. The church says each day they do is another day someone in need is denied help, and the church's own religious rights are violated.
These are people in our community that we want to love, that we're commanded to love and we're called to love.
The church has given shelter to almost a dozen homeless people since 2018.
Godsend. It really was.
Like Frederick Kruger, who told me in January the church helped him find a stable job and apartment where he still lives today.
Had it not been for them, no one else was going to do anything.
But in December, Castle Rock stopped the church from sheltering people in the two RVs after determining it to be a zoning violation.
It's hard to say no, and we've had to say no to a number of families.
After the filing of a civil suit against the town did not lead to compromise, the church is now taking the issue to federal court.
We filed a federal lawsuit alleging that the church's free exercise of religion has been burdened by the town of Castle Rock.
The First Liberty Institute, a religious liberty law firm, has taken on the Rock pro bono. They allege the town is depriving the church of their constitutional rights.
The First Amendment is going to remind them that they cannot interfere with a church's right to engage in the free exercise of religion on their own property.
As a church, it's not optional, it's actually a mandate from the Bible that we would actually shelter the homeless, we would take care of the poor, we would feed the hungry.
It's a calling the church says they'll follow to the nation's highest court.
We're 9-0 at the Supreme Court of the United States as an organization. We'd be happy to go back there again and bring this issue to the justice's attention.
The town of Castle Rock says they're in process of retaining counsel to, quote, rigorously defend the zoning authority of communities. They say they have not yet been provided a copy of the complaint by the church. In Castle Rock, I'm Olivia Young, covering Colorado First.
Olivia is your reporter in Douglas County and your neighbor. She grew up in Douglas County, and her family still calls the community home. If you have a story idea or a tip for Olivia, send her an email to our website.